Hey everyone, thanks for joining me for today's beginner Pilates reformer workout using hand weights and the Pilates box. It'd really help me out if you'd like, share, and subscribe. I'll begin with low bar for footwork and 2 reds and 1 blue spring on. I'm grabbing a pair of 2-pound hand weights, and this is optional for you. Lie supine, headrest in the up position, heels on the foot bar, and hand weights, if you're using them, in your hands. Elbows will start on the mat. Inhale, reach the arms to the ceiling as you press the carriage away from the bumper, lengthening your legs. Exhale, resist the springs as you return the carriage home, lowering your elbows down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, return. Do 1 more repetition, out and in. Now place your toes on the bar, legs parallel, arms up to the ceiling, palms face each other. Inhale, lengthen your legs. Exhale, drop the heels under the bar, bend your elbows for a tricep press, raise them back up, and return the carriage home. Extend, bend the elbows, lower the heels, raise them back up, bend and come in. Continue.
Rabbit holes in my heart and in my mind, feeling drunk, but I'm sober. 'Cause you can reach the sky while I'm stuck here on the ground. And I'm afraid of how it feels when you're not around. And I don't want to, but I can't deny. There's something about you.
1 more time. Change to Pilates V on the toes, arms in hug the tree. Lengthen the legs as you open the arms to the sides. Exhale, imagine hugging a tree as you return the carriage home. Continue. Sure to get your legs straight each and every time, squeezing the upper inner thighs. One more repetition. Place your heels wide on the foot bar, arms straight up to the ceiling, palms face each other. Lengthen your legs and bend your elbows, bringing your hand weights towards your temples, then extend the arms as you return the carriage home. Inhaling and exhaling. One more time. Place your heels together on the bar, both hand weights into your right hand if you're wanting to do that. Lift your right leg in a chair position, press the carriage away with your left leg as you punch the right arm up to the sky. Return with control. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Keep your abdominal muscles pressed down towards the spine. One more repetition. Now place your left toes on the bar where your heel was. Lengthen your arm up as you press away, bend your elbow, drop the heel, raise everything back up, and return the carriage as you bend your elbow down to the mat. Push out, bend the elbow, drop the heel, lower your elbow to the mat on the way in.
Rewind for a while, red flame.
Finish one more and then we'll change sides. Place your right heel on the bar, hand weights into your left hand, left leg in chair position. Press the leg to straight as you extend your arm up to the sky and return the carriage home, lowering your elbow to the mat. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, bend. Just one more, and then we'll switch the foot position to the toes. Use the arm up as you lengthen your leg, bend your elbow, dropping the heel down, extend everything back up, lower your elbow to the mat as you return the carriage home. Inhale, extend, exhale, and bend. One more time. Drop your heels side to side and stretch. Lower your headrest to flat, as next we'll be doing an inversion. Have one hand weight in each hand with your arms raised to the sky. Heels are on the bar, hip distant apart. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, tuck your tail, peel your hips up into a bridge position. Inhale, lengthen your legs, pressing the carriage away from the bumper. Exhale, return it home. Continue pressing out and in 4 to 5 times. Keep the hips level and resist the springs in both directions. Return the carriage home and slowly roll the body down bone by bone. Let's do another set of these, but in Pilates V on the toes. Tuck, peel, and lift the hips up into the air, then press the carriage out and in, maintaining level hips and strong, long arms. Return home and sequentially roll the body down. Come off the machine to the left and place your long box on the carriage, closer to the left side that you're standing on. Lower your bar out of your way and be on one red or one blue spring. You'll also need one of the hand weights. Sit facing the long side of your box. Place the long or short hand loop that's closest to your feet onto your right forearm near the bicep. Place the hand weight or hand weights, if you're using them, in your left hand. Arms at 90 degrees at shoulder height. Close the elbows and open them back up. Inhaling in one direction, exhaling in the other. Keep the spine long and lifted. Stack your forearms with the hand weight on top of your right arm. Twist to the left, then back to center. Exhale as you twist. Inhale, return. Unwind and raise your arms into goalpost position. Reach them up to the ceiling and bend them back to goalpost. Inhaling and exhaling, keeping the spine long and the abdominal muscles in tight. Hang up the strap and turn to face your risers, placing your right foot on the headrest and left knee down next to the box. Pick up either strap and place your hand weight in it. If you want it heavier, use the strap on your right side. Twist to the left with the hand weight in the center of that short loop, both hands holding on. Exhale, twist. Inhale, unwind. One more time. When you unwind, place your left foot on the mat and lengthen your right leg out on top of the box. Curl partway back and bicep curl the arms, keeping your elbows lifted. Palms can face up or they can face each other as you hold the hand weight.
Pretend that I'm dreaming. I smell your breath, not listening, but I still hear you screaming. Going under. One step away till you hear what I'm saying.
Lengthen both legs on top of the box. Place the strap in your right hand. Left hand holds the weight. Press the arms back and forth for chest expansion. Spine is tall and lifted. Chin is level with the floor. Abs drawn in. Inhale and exhale.
That I will take off and find something greener.
One more repetition and return the carriage home. Hang up the strap, come off the machine, and slide your box to the other side of your mat. Sit to face the long edge of the box and place the short loop closest to your feet over your left forearm. Right hand will hold the hand weight. Begin with your arms in goalpost position. Exhale as you close the elbows. Inhale as you open them.
When we're alone, there's no you in the picture. Paint by numbers isn't how I want it to. You see, I know this, but the last thing.
Stack your arms, placing the hand weight on top of your left elbow. Twist to the right as you exhale. Inhale to center. Keeping your sits bones glued to the mat as you rotate the rib cage around. Return the arms to goalpost position and raise them to the sky, then bend them back. Try to prevent straining your neck muscles as you raise your arms each time.
And leave the goals between the lines. Whatever you do, what we were, now he's my silver lining. Whenever you call.
Turn to face your risers, left foot on the headrest, right knee down on the mat. I've chosen to keep the same rope this time, but you can choose either one. Place the hand weight in the short loop and hold on to each side of the weight. Rotate to the right and back to center.
Told me that I will take off and find something greener. Oh, greener than gold. If someone had.
One more. Then place your right foot on the mat, lengthen your left leg out. Maybe scoot back on the box a little. Curl partway back, hold the elbows up as you do bicep curls. Keep the shoulders away from your ears and the navel to spine.
Just close your eyes and let them.
One more. Then sit tall and lengthen your right leg on top of the box next to your left. I forgot to do so, but if you're not already using the rope on the left side of you, then you should switch and use that one with the hand weight in your right hand. Sitting tall, press the arms back and forth, keeping your navel to spine, shoulder blades pressed down into your back pockets.
I think of leaving. My mind takes me back to fall. When the snow.
Just one more repetition, and then hang up the strap. Come off the box and center the box in between those shoulder pads. I'm raising my bar up one notch because I had lowered it down. You don't need your hand weights for swan facing front. Lie prone, hands wide on the foot bar, heels squeezed together. Unless you have low back issues, then you should keep your legs apart. You're still on one red or one blue spring. As you look at the floor, press the arms to straight, then rise up, pulling your carriage in, looking out in front of you. Lower down, remain looking at the floor as you bend your elbows to bring the carriage home. press out, inhale, rise up, exhale, lower down, inhale, bend in, exhale, press, inhale, lift, exhale, lower, inhale, return.
Now all the lilies gone and aces brought to life. 'Cause at times I think of leaving, my mind takes me back to fall when the snow begins to
Return the carriage home and come to a standing position to bend forward, reaching towards your feet to stretch the spine.
leave your side. You're the reason to my pride. Never wait.
Curl up the spine. I'd like you to remove your handles from the pegs and toss them onto the floor inside the well of the machine. Then place your Pilates box in a short box position close to the back of your machine near the risers. Headrest in the up position. You can still be on one red or one blue spring. Come to a kneeling position against your shoulder pads and your forearms on the box. Scoop the belly, tuck your tail, and pull your knees towards the box, exhaling as you pull. Keep the shoulders away from your ears and don't pull with your arms. You should feel this in your core muscles.
But I will never leave your side. You're the reason to my pride. Never wither and runs dry. And your roses are my guides. Goodbye, my friend.
Turn your knees to your right and your feet to the left. The feet may be hanging off the machine. My knees are in line with my headrest and not so much against the shoulder pad. The arms are still on the box as you tuck and pull the carriage towards the box, exhaling. Keep the spine rounded and shoulders away from your ears to work your obliques.
Who am I talking to?
Turn your legs to the other side and do another set.
Should I worry about who is in my head now? I felt your heavy breath through darkness. The smoke is getting close to my bed. I cannot make a sound. Empty lungs, sleeping but awake, paralyzed. So cover me.
Return the carriage home and press back into a child's pose with your hands on the box, chest hanging through your arms to stretch.
If you will let me go.
Be on 2 reds or 1 red and 1 blue spring. Then have a seat on the box facing your carriage. Place your ankles on top of the shoulder blocks. Your legs should be almost straight. Also have 1 hand weight in each hand if you're using them. Keep the spine long and tall as you reach the arms up to eye level, scooping the arms forward and pulling the carriage with the back of your legs. Inhaling in one direction, exhaling in the other.
No need to be worried. I felt your heavy breath through darkness. The smoke is getting close to my bed.
Return the carriage home and let's do another set with the arms in hug the tree position. Close the fingers towards each other as you pull the carriage towards you, then release everything back, arms open wide.
I'ma let you in. You're my enemy.
One more repetition, then we'll be doing the single leg version. You may need to switch to 1 red spring for this. I'm remaining on 1 red and 1 blue. Scoot forward on your box and curl partway back, arms up in goalpost position. Lift your right leg in chair and pull with the left leg as you punch your arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, inhale.
'Cause I'ma let you out. I'ma let you in. You're my enemy.
Switch legs.
If you would let me go, I will let you in. So cover me. 'Cause I'ma let you out. I'ma let you in. You're my enemy. If you will let me go, I will let you in.
Straighten your legs and bend forward over them to give yourself a good stretch. Place one foot on the headrest or the carriage and bring the other leg up into a piriformis stretch position, crossing your ankle over your thigh. Lean forward and take a couple big deep breaths before you switch to the other side. Come off the machine and remove the box. You can also set the hand weights down on the gray surface or wooden platform. If you're able and you have this type of reformer, move your gear shift out into 4th or 5th gear so that you can stand inside the well and not be bothered by the springs. Start on one red or one blue spring. Facing the long edge of your mat, place your left foot on the floor, right knee on the carriage. Press the carriage away using the outer thighs and inner thighs as you move back and forth. If you weren't able to move your spring bar into a different gear, then you're going to be standing inside the springs. So just be very careful not to close the carriage on your leg. Change to one yellow spring if you have it, or remove all springs, but be very cautious not to pull or hurt the groin on this one. I've chosen to keep one yellow spring on because this is a really challenging exercise for me because I have a history of a pubic bone injury. Bring the carriage home and switch to the other side. Test it out on one red or one blue spring to begin. Now switch to one yellow or one light spring, or no springs at all. And be careful how far you go out, and then draw those legs together using inner thighs and drawing up the pelvic floor.
Nobody got the magic touch. How you make my heart rush. Why is that so hard to find?
One more and return the carriage home. Step out from the machine and return your gear bar back to first gear. Switch to one red or one blue spring for Eve's lunge. Left foot on the floor, right foot against the shoulder pad, hands on the bar. Inhale, press back, lunging down. Exhale, curl the spine as you pull in. Do this 3 to 4 times.
Another town, another bed. And no matter what I do, I'm still gonna be dreaming of you.
Return the carriage home and turn to face your machine. Place your right foot against one of the shoulder pads and bend forward and go out into a split to stretch your inner thighs. Your standing left leg can be bent or straight for a deeper stretch.
I'm still gonna be dreaming of you.
Switch to the other side for Eve's lunge. Left foot against the shoulder pad, right foot on the floor. Inhale as you bend your right knee and press your left leg back, opening up your heart. Exhale, tuck the head and tail, scoop the belly, and pull the carriage in. Do this 3 to 4 times.
Busy, always things to do. Our situation still undecided. None of us knows what we want to do. It happened.
Now let's finish with our inner thigh stretch. Left foot against one of the shoulder pads. I'm long, so I'm choosing the far one. Bend forward and stretch out into a split with your standing leg bent or straight. Hold for several deep breaths. When you're finished, comment down below if you have any requests for other videos. Thanks for joining me today, and I can't wait to see you in the next one.